Good afternoon. I'm Catherine Love with your 4 p.m. KTCU News Update. The partial government shutdown continues for the 10th day in Washington. House Democratic leader Nancy Pelosi is repeating a call to end the shutdown. She promises Democratic votes for a, quote, clean bill funding government operations. She said Democrats are also gathering signatures for a discharge petition, which would force a vote on a temporary funding bill. According to NBC.com, Congress is debating how to fund military death benefits during the government shutdown. The program provides benefits to the families of fallen soldiers. Fisher House said it would fund the program, but the Senate wants to pass a bill for the funding. Some are saying these individual measures fail to solve the larger problem of the ongoing shutdown. Former Detroit Mayor Kwame Kilpatrick is on his way to 28 years in prison. This morning, a U.S. District Court judge sentenced him on 24 counts, including racketeering, bribery, and fraud. Kilpatrick held office from 2002 to 2008. According to NBC.com, during that term, he spent $840,000 beyond his salary. Former astronaut Scott Carpenter died today at the age of 88. He died at a hospice center in Denver following a stroke. In 1962, Carpenter became the fourth astronaut to fly in space. He was also one of NASA's original Mercury astronauts, beginning John F. Kennedy's goal of reaching the moon. Good news is coming to those affected by last year's superstorm Sandy. The NFL and the Super Bowl host committee are donating $2 million for projects in New York City and New Jersey. The money will fund projects to rebuild playgrounds, gyms, and children's facilities in anticipation for the big game. The Super Bowl is set for February 2nd at MetLife Stadium. In other sports news, former Basketball Hall of Famer Magic Johnson is leaving ESPN. Johnson joined the crew in 2008 and has worked in the studio as a game analyst. However, he said he can no longer devote the time needed because of other commitments. ESPN has hired broadcaster Doris Burke to take over some of Johnson's duties. According to WFAA.com, former Dallas Cowboys star Deion Sanders is denying an assault allegation. An administrator at Dallas's Prime Prep Academy said Sanders pushed him up against a wall during a staff meeting. Sanders said the two were arguing about a matter concerning the welfare of the charter school students. Sanders told WFAA that no manhandling or assault was involved. Here in Fort Worth, today's big news is the reopening of the West 7th Street Bridge. According to the Fort Worth Star-Telegram, the bridge has been under renovation for 4 months. It opened today at 5:05 p.m. The $25.9 million project replaced a 100-year-old bridge that routinely failed safety inspections. That's all for your afternoon news update. This has been Catherine Love with KTCU.